Buenos días y bienvenidos a otro Play Along. Hi everybody. Good morning. Let's see. Jesse, hi. Comodín, hello. And Timon. Morning. Alright everybody, I'm going to be playing through Pandemic Hot Zone North America right here. I'll likely play through it twice because the game is very short. So I'm going to take 2 runs at it, each one with 2 players. Let's switch to the table because that's all there is to it. Bam. All right. I'm gonna just teach and play at the same time. You ready? I'm ready. Let's go. All right. First thing I need to do here is give myself 2 random characters. There are 4. I'm going to do 2 in this run, and I'll do the other 2 the next run. So, Researcher, Generalist. The other 2, by the way, Medic and Dispatcher. We'll come back to them later. Alright, shuffle this up. In a 2-player game, each player gets 3, what is it? Bum 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 bum. Da 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 da. 3, yeah, that's what I thought. Alright, and then we are going to shuffle him 3 epidemic cards into the deck the same way you do in normal Pandemic, except it's never 3. 5, 3, 4, 5. 2, 2, 2. Okay, that's about right. We are also going to throw in the little variant here, which is the crisis cards. We're going to put 1 in each of these piles. You can do this however you want to with these crisis cards. You can have 1 per pile, you can have more than 1, so you can basically adjust how difficult the game is based on that. You don't take away or add any epidemic cards, but you do so through those crises cards, or crisis. Alright, so that deck is set up and ready to go. Let's go ahead and, so my characters here, Generalist and Researcher, will begin there. I'm going to play these with open hands. With hands wide open. So you can see what's up. Look at that. Alright, and now I'm going to seat the board. So we flip over 1, put 3 cubes in Los Angeles, and another 1. And put 3 cubes in San Francisco. That's not good. You're getting another shuffle, buddy. Guess what? Guess what? I don't trust you, deck of cards. Now we're going to do 2 and 2. Jeez. Phoenix. Indianapolis. And now 1 and 1. Seattle. And Boston. Where you at? There we go. That is set up. I'm going to go ahead and start. The player who starts is whoever has the card with the largest population. That would be Monterey with 1.1 million people. All right. Excuse me. I got my morning voice. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and start with the Generalist. Her special power is that she can do 5 actions on a turn instead of 4. So we are going to start. I'm going to do 4 actions with her, and then we'll follow through the other steps. So, we need to deal with this right here. That's very, very bad. It's very bad. So, I think I'm going to have her take a charter flight as one of her actions. She's leaving Atlanta, so if I play the Atlanta card, she can go anywhere on the map. So she's going to fly right to LA for 1 action. 2, 3, 4, 5. So she moved. She both took a charter flight, treated, moved, treated, treated. That's 5. Once that's done, that's 4 actions. Well, in her case, 5 actions. She's going to draw 2 player cards. Phoenix and Guadalajara. There we go. And then we are going to draw infection cards equal to the rate up here, which is 2. We've got Tegucigalpa. She puts 1 out there. Bloop. And we've got Chicago, which gets 1. And that's it for that player. Now we go to the researcher. So the researcher's special ability is, as an action, give a city card from your hand to another player in your city. The card does not need to match the city. There's no limitation printed on this. You can do that multiple actions in the same turn. However, oh, and by the way, there's a hand limit of 6 in this game. However, what? I don't know what you're talking about. Z, you dropped your pocket. What's going on? So the researcher doesn't want to give stuff away right now. She wants to get the stuff. More lambus bread? Could go to Phoenix. Hang out at Phoenix. 1, 2, 3, blam. You could come over, give me that card. Maybe we can make some magic happen. Let's try to do that. Okay, researcher. 1, 2, 3. Yoink for 4. That's 4 actions. Drawing 4 cards. New Orleans and an event. Events are good. This is remote treatment. Play at any time, not an action. Remove any 2 cubes from the board to the supply. Hand limit's good. We need to infect. So 2 cards from here. 1 in Denver. 1 in Guadalajara. There we go. Back to the generalist, who's got 5. All right, generalist. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and give a card, share knowledge, which is one of our actions, for the 5th action, okay? Share knowledge implies passing a card from one player to another. You can give it or take it, but you have to be with the person you're giving it to or taking it from, and you must be passing the card matching the location where you are. In this case, Phoenix. This card goes to our friend, the researcher over here. We check hand limits. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They're okay. And that is it for our 5 actions. We're going to draw 2 player cards. Crisis, contamination. We have to play immediately, then discard. And then we'll draw another one. Choose 1 pawn and check the color of their city. Place 1 cube of that color on each connected city. Well, the city's red. And so we have to put a red cube in every connected... place 1 cube of that color on each connected city. Okay, so 1 there, 1 there, and 1 there, and 1 there. Fantastico. That's done. We can discard that. Put that up there. And then the other one we're drawing is a red card. All right, let's see. What do we got? Let's go to researcher. You got to bring it. Let's do it. Let's save the world. All right, the researcher's up with her 4 actions. I'm going to need 3 for that. Might as well clear some of this nastiness. So we're going to go with, no, let's not do that. Okay, so researcher's going to pass 1 card to the generalist. They're in the same place. So for this action, give 1 city card to another player. They're going to pass New Orleans. And then, so that's 1 action. 2, 3, blammo for 4. In this game, cures only take 4 cards, and you only need 3. There's only 3 colors, so that's the first one. Done and cured. From now on, when we treat that disease, we get all the cubes in that location for a single action. That's done. 4 actions. Draw 2 player cards. Dallas, Ciudad de Mexico. And then we go to the infection, in which we reveal 2 of these. Still 2. Miami. Ay, Miami, and New Orleans. Generalist. Make it happen, Captain. What are you going to do? Generalist, you have 5 actions. We need to get yellow. We need to get... How are we looking here with these supplies? Red's still not looking so good. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's not good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I say. That yellow card would also be nice, but we're going to just wait on that one, I think. I do have the LA card, which is kind of worthless to her right now. Indianapolis, I want to hang on to. So she's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just to make a little, just to clear the board a little bit. That's 4, 5 rather. We draw 2. Washington and an epidemic. Hand limit's fine. So here we go. Epidemic. 1, increase, which is advance the infection rate marker. We move this up. Next up, we infect. We're going to draw the bottom card from this pile. And we're going to put 3 cubes in it. Ciudad de Mexico gets 3 right there. Then we are going to lastly intensify, which is grab the deck here, shuffle it, and put it back on top. If you've played Pandemic, this sounds familiar. All right. Done. And now we do draw infection cards. The rate is still just 2. Denver and Indianapolis. That is that for our friend the Generalist. Back to the Researcher. All right, the Researcher is going to go... Denver just came out. Indianapolis came out. This is mucho bad. LA. Ugh, okay. I want to deal with that. I don't want that coming up. So... here is what my friend the Researcher is going to do. Move up here for 1 action. Give this card to the Generalist for 1 action. That puts them over. And they are going to discard this card to go back down to a hand limit of 6. So that was 1, 2. We're going to go... 3 here. Ugh, no. We're going to play this. Remote treatment. Remove, return any 2 cubes from the board to the supply. We're going to do that. We're going to return this one and this one. And then we're going to move there to Dallas. Since we have the Dallas card, we can then react to whatever's coming up next. Stay mobile. Draw 2 cards. 2 blue cards, that's excellent. And then 2 of these. We are going to put this out here. And Ciudad de Mexico. Oh, man. Ooh, that was a good call. That would have been bad. And back to the Generalist, who is ready to solve some problems. Let's go with man, it sucks. 1, 2. All right, we're going with 3. We're gonna go with 4, 5. There we go. Draw 2 of these. Calgary, Havana, La Patria. And then 2 of these. Guadalajara and Los Angeles. And now we're back to our Researcher. What do you got? 2 blue cards. Those would be good to pass along. 1, 2. Let's do it. Forget the world. Let's go 1, 2. Pass this for 1 action. Pass this for 1 action. Can you see that? Yes, there we go. That was it. That was 4. 1, 2, pass, pass. Draw 2 cards. I feel something bad coming. Ooh, look at that. Nothing bad. And then we are going to play One Quiet Night, because why not? Skip the draw infection card step this turn. Skipped. We don't have to do this. We go back to the generalist, who is moving up here for 1 action, and who is going to play 4 blue cards, winning the game. That took me 15 minutes? Alright, so there you go. That's 15 minutes. Let's take a momentary break. I'll chat with you while I reset. LA is not in the ocean. There's a little line drawing. I'll show you. This little red line, you can't appreciate it there, shows you where it actually is on the map, and they're drawing a line to where it actually is geographically, and they put it out here just to leave some space between this, to spread the map out a little bit. Alright, let's see. Let me reset this. You guys, if you have any questions while I'm resetting this, if you have any questions about the game, about something you saw, let me know. I'll answer a couple of things while I reset this and give it another go. Yeah, I got pretty lucky on that one, I guess. Can you change the difficulty with more epidemic cards like normal pandemic? No, you cannot. There are 3. You can, however, change the difficulty with more crisis cards. You could put in 7 of these. That's as difficult as it gets. Would you play this over regular pandemic solo? I mean, that depends on you. Would I? I guess if I only had 15 minutes, you saw that. It's definitely easier. It's less to keep track of. It's smaller. It's everything. I mean, it's like junior version in every respect of pandemic. That depends if, that's the question, right? Do you want that? How do you feel about this versus the Ticket to Ride short versions? I like Ticket to Ride, what was it? London there. Ticket to Ride London, I thought had a nice twist. The twist in this, they're both like the tiny version of the bigger game. The twist in this is the crisis cards. They're nice. They've been seen in expansions to the original game. So I think everything else being the same, if I had to say, okay, do you like what Pandemic did with its baby spin-off, or what Ticket to Ride did with its baby spin-off, I think I like those a little bit better, the Ticket to Ride ones. A little bit more of a twist, not just shrinkifying. Is there an eradication bonus like in regular Pandemic? No, it doesn't matter, I think. There's no eradication. That's a good question. You don't like games that are longer, Defenders of the Realm, because if you get the same feeling in half the time, then you'll play Pandemic. Does this give you that same feeling in half that time? That's an interesting question. No. And again, it's not just about time. For me, it's about sort of storytelling arc. This one feels like a short story. And Pandemic feels like a novella, right? And by that I don't mean novela. I mean novel that's shorter called a novella. I don't know why I had to specify that, but I felt like I needed to. This one is possibly too... it's really short. So again, you got to be in the mood for that. Otherwise, you are going to feel... you just won't feel satisfied because it might happen too quickly, right? That's the thing. It's for me, it depends. But sometimes I will play this and go, oh, that's it. That was it. And that was it, So it depends. Depends if I have the time to. If all the time I have is to read a quick burst. Play a quick burst, I should say. I was going with the book metaphor. The crisis cards are split between the deck. Yeah, normally they tell you how to do it. Yeah, Phil, I know what you mean. The weird thing is I've always viewed Forbidden Island as a junior pandemic, and now we have two options, I guess. Yeah, this is actual junior pandemic, and that one just felt inspired by, right? But I hear you. This only has 4 characters. I'll show you the other 2 right now. The MSRP on this, I think, is only $20, which is pretty good. I think it's 20. Allison is saying $15.99. I think that might be what you're seeing it go for, but I believe it's $20. All right, let's do it. I think I pulled everything out of here that I needed to. So researcher, generalist, you done good. Get out of here. Now we've got, let's change this up to table play. All right, we got the dispatcher, we got the medic. I'll talk about them in one sec. We are going to get rid of all of these, reset that. I'm going to shuffle this up, give each of them their 3 starting cards. I have not heard anything about Legacy 3 for this, Pandemic Legacy 3. No idea. All right. So you guys think I should make it slightly harder, more than 3 crisis cards? I ask that, and then I, of course, will get whooped. This is coming out soon. I don't know what the release date is, but soon. Do it. Panic Game says do it. All the cards? Put in all 7? No, man. Are you crazy? All right, let's see. Let me look in here how they say about adding them in. All right, so basically, here's what they say. Standard difficulty, if you want to use them, they're calling it standard. I guess standard is without them. But if you want to use them, 1 crisis card per pile. Heroic difficulty is 2 crisis cards per pile. And again, I guess you could do whatever other combination you want. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Fine, I'm doing it. All 7, yeah, I don't think you... Well, I guess you could do, again, whatever you want, but that's what they say in the rulebook. I think you can do something else if you want some granularity in there. There we go. I'm not scared. You think I'm scared? I'm not scared. Here we go. Bring on all your crises. I'm kidding. Somebody out there's like, that's not the plural of crisis. It's crises. You know you were typing it. Vala, hello. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thanks for the sweet words. All right, here we go. Z is going to get whooped. Quality of the cards is very good. These are nice linen finish card. Really, I mean, like, you know, top of the line type stuff. Nothing to complain about. Very good cards. A beast, yeah, right, till I get destroyed in this momentarily. But at least I'll know if I lost quickly. Come on, Cletus. Come on, Cletus. I love it. Alright, I feel good about this, guys. Let's do it. Let's see what we got. Medic, what do you got? Phoenix, San Francisco, on an event called Borrowed Time, which is excellent. Our dispatchers got Ciudad de Mexico, Minneapolis, and Atlanta. And they are going to begin at the CDC. Alright, so let's take a look at these. First of all, the person who's going to be starting is going to be our dispatcher with the Ciudad de Mexico card having 8.8 million inhabitants. Dispatcher will begin then. We need to set up the rest of the board in just 1 second. The actions on this card are, and this character are, 2 different actions. So, action, move any pawn directly to any other pawn's city. And the other one is action, move another player's pawn to a connected city. So you can move somebody else or you can jump somebody else. Or yourself. And then the medic is largely the same thing. When you do the treat disease action, you remove all the cubes of one color. At any time, remove all the cubes of cured diseases from the city you are in for free. For free! Alright, let's set this up. I believe I'ma die. I believe I am gonna testify. I believe I just made a mistake setting this up with 6 of the crisis cards. I believe I'ma die. I see you laughing in the chat and that's not right. Probably are laughing at me. Tegucigalpa. Is that it? 2, 2, and 2. Let's do it. Have they fixed the word connected on the dispatcher's roll card? No, it's still wrong. It has 3 N's in it. That bottom word there says connected. All right, here we go. So dispatcher, let's make it happen. We got a bunch of different colors. That's not good. I want to get down here and deal with that. I want to get up there and deal with that. Monterey, Montreal, do have this. I could just fly somewhere. I'm going to do that, I think. So I'm going to play this Atlanta card, take a charter flight out of here to Montreal. 1, 2, 3, 4, and get rid of all those. Draw 2 player cards. And draw 2 of these bad cards. Minneapolis. And Toronto. Now we have our medic. Well, medic, you know what you're doing. 1, 2, 3. Deal with all of that for our 4th action. And then you are going to draw your 2 cards. Pretty good, pretty good. I got 3 red cards. And then 2 bad ones. We got Guadalajara and we've got Phoenix, Arizona. There we go. Back to our dispatcher. They need to get their 4th red card. 4th red card. How do I get them? Seattle is way up there. Minneapolis is not any closer. 1, 2, 3, 4 to me. Yeah, that sucks, but okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Is it worth it? Yeah, I like it. I like it, guys. I think I'm going to do it. Dispatch is going to go 1, 2, 3. Pull this character over here for 4. I'm going to use Borrowed Time to give them Minneapolis for 5 and to push this player along, bloop, to there, for 6. Done. Draw 2 of these. Okay, crisis. Planes grounded. Play immediately stays in play. Players cannot do the direct flight or charter flight actions. When the next crisis card is drawn, discard this card. Bye. Get out of here, planes. Crisis. Limited options. Play immediately stays in play. Reduce player's hand size to 5 cards. Discard or play event cards as needed. When the next crisis card is drawn, discard this card. Alright. And now we flip over 2 of these. We've got Boston. Where are you? There you go. Boston. And we've got Ciudad de Mexico. Back to the medic, who's going to go 1, 2, 3. For the red cure. And for 4, start heading towards, gosh. I'm going to head back up to go to Indianapolis. That might be a good idea. Let's try it. Gosh, no, I don't know. Washington, maybe? What's this one? Toronto. I better head up. Okay, I'll do that. Then the medic's going to draw 2 cards. Havana, Calgary. And we're going to flip over 2 of these. Calgary again. Where are you? And Washington. All right, that is that. We go back to our dispatcher. This is terrible. We have the rainbow connection over here. Everybody's got 3 cards. What do we want? Yellow? What do you think? What do you think? Talk to me, medic! So we got to try to pass these cards around. Ciudad de Mexico's down here. Toronto's way up there. Havana, Indy are kind of close. So I could do 1, 2, 3. Same thing. That's no good. Red's not going to matter at this point. Oh, man, this sucks. 1, 2, 3. Toronto, 1, 2, 3. Now let's go with that. I'm going to go 1, 2. Pull this guy over to me for 3. Give him this card for 4. And I still got a hand limit of 5 cards. Okay, that's that. Draw 2. Yellow, Epidemic. Increase this. Pull the card from the bottom. Put 3 there. In LA. Shuffle these and put them back on top. Game over, man. Game over. Why don't you put her in charge, man? Do I think there will be an expansion for this? Oh, I have no idea. Unlikely. They might make another city. Like I would assume, though, the road map here is much like the Ticket to Ride. Put out more places, small map, but different places, as opposed to an expansion. Alright, 2 of these. Alright, and Monterrey. There we go. Who just went? Dispatcher just went. Yes. So, medic. Medic, what do you got, buddy? What do you got? Is that worthwhile? You think that's worthwhile? That's crazy talk. LA hasn't come up, I know, but come on, really? You want to go over there? 1, 2, 3, boop, 4. I guess that works. Sure. Medic, do your thing. 1, 2, bloop, 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 bloop. 3, bloop, 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 bloop. play Calgary. To leave from Calgary, I can fly, right? Yeah. Boop. Bloop, 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 bloop. There we go. That's the Medic magic. Medic magic. Done. That was 4. Draw 2 cards, Medic. Okay, I like blue. Ooh, that's 4 blue. And now we flip over 2 of these. Oh, check that out. That says Los Angeles on it. And then it vanishes. Bloop, 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 bloop. And Phoenix. And that's that. Okay, Dispatcher. You need that Havana card. Havana, na. Half of my need that card is Havana. Seattle is way over there. Don't need that. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's no good. Okay, there's nothing really I can do to get there, so instead, let's clean house a little bit. 1, 2, 3. And I'm going to move this player 1 tick for 4, getting rid of these. Done. Draw 2 cards, Epidemic, and a blue card. Epidemic, again, is increase this. Draw 1 from the bottom. Flip that. It's 3 in Miami. And then we shuffle these and put them back on top. Okay, let's see. This is gonna be bad. And then we flip over 3 of these now. Washington. Whoop, whoop. And LA. And Phoenix, which goes bloop, 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 bloop. That's the sound of them vanishing, by the way. All right, we've got the Medic coming up. Medic, you got to make it over there. Stat, buddy. You know Miami's coming up. 3. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. Bam. For 4. 1, 2, cure this, make it over there. Yeah, I have to. It's coming. I mean, it is 1 outbreak. Does it matter that much? Do I want to wait and waste a turn waiting? That's the question. So I'm here. I'm ready for the cure. I could just stop in Atlanta and do the cure. Right? 1, 2, cure is 3. Move here for 4, but then I can't treat. Or bypass this, treat. Now, sit on the cure for a turn. I got plenty of cards. There are no outbreaks. It would spill a cube here, here, and here. The cure I'm finding is the blue one, not the red one. What do you guys think? There is no eradication in this game. Bloop, 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 bloop. What do you think? I want to hear your advice. Do I cure right now? Deal with the outbreak first, cure next time the meta goes up. This is what I would do. But I want to hear what you think. Let's get together and how. Let's and blow. Really? I haven't read anything new yet. Cure. Says Howie, do it. How we do it? Okay. You have no outbreaks. Cure. Treat, says Chad. Sit on the cure. Outbreak first. Stay put. Cure next time. Outbreaks suck. Bloop, 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 bloop. Bloop, 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 bloop. Push it. Push it. Cure first. Cure it real good. Bam, 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 bam. Cure it real good. Cure first, forced discard, no bueno. You're right. Alright, guys. I think the majority I'm getting here is cure. Let's do it your way, alright? And when I lose, is your fault, Internet. All right, so I'm here. 1, 2. Treat, or cure rather, sorry. The blue juice. There we go. And then I'll move here and get rid of all these. I'm going to do that because I just go away. Let's go with that, okay? I know Miami's coming up. I'm pretty sure. I'm going to draw 2 cards. New York, LA. And then we flip over 3. Miami is an outbreak. So we tick over one of these. We put 1 there, 1 there, 1 there. Monterey gets 1. And Calgary gets 1. All right. Fantastic. Look at that. Okay, now I need the yellow juice. 1, 2, 3. Deal with that. Yeah, let's go with that. I'm going to push. As the dispatcher, I'm going to go 1, 2. I'm going to jump here for 3. And I'm going to take one of these cubes off for 4. Then I will draw 2 cards. Spencer's like, I said to wait. Alright, we're going to draw that. I can get rid of a couple of these. Alright, let's do that. I'm going to get rid of that. And then we flip over 3 of these. Ciudad de Mexico. And Boston. And Minneapolis. Alright, back to our medic. Our medic is going to go 1, 2, 3. And it really doesn't matter where they go. They're going to get pulled back momentarily. So 4. And then we draw 2 cards for them. It's another yellow. That's another crisis. Contamination. Play immediately, then discard. You just saw this one. Choose a pawn and check the color of their city. Place 1 cube of that color on each connected city. That is Bad News Bears. Because I'm in yellow with both of them. This is gone, though. Hand limit's gone. My 5-card hand limit, I should say. And so, contamination is going to be yellow. This spills out 4. That spills out 3. That's obvious. We'll go with that. Yeah, let's go with that. Done. They drew their 2 cards, I believe. Yeah, right? And so we go back to Dispatcher. Dispatcher is going to go 1, 2, pull you over. 3 to take this card. And 4, I'll treat 1 cube from there. Sure. Draw 2 cards. It's another crisis. Unacceptable losses. Play immediately, then discard. Draw the bottom card from the infection deck. Return that infection card and 3 matching cubes to the box. Don't be yellow, don't be yellow, don't be yellow. Blue. Okay, Atlanta's out, along with 3 blue cubes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then another one. Another crisis. Okay, cool. It says, logistics failure. Play immediately, then discard. Resolve the draw infection card step twice this turn. If the 1 quiet night event is played, resolve it just once. Fine. Fantastic. We have to do this twice. So the first one is going to be Montreal gets 1. And New York gets 1. And New Orleans gets 1. And then the second time, 3 more. Santo Domingo gets 1. Guadalajara. And Toronto. Great. Now we go to the medic. Okay, medic. 1, 2. Whew. Yeah, let's do that. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we draw 2 cards. Crisis, hotspot. Play immediately, then discard. Draw the bottom card from the infection deck and place 3 matching cubes on that city. Discard that card. 3 in Chicago. And this is out. And second pull is Epidemic. This is going to move up. We're going to pull a card from the bottom. Seattle gets 3 red cubes. Seattle. And then we're going to shuffle this up and throw it back on top. If I make it through this, I win. I need to reveal 4 cards from this deck. If I do that and survive, I win. What do you get for curing? You get the win. Lots of yellow out there. Yes, I know. I have no special cards, so all I need to just basically do is hope that these come out in the right order. And if that happens, I might, just might, be able to walk away with a win here. Alright, these are my 4 cards. This is what I need. If I get these 4, if I get through them, I win. Here we go. Washington. So far, so good. Guadalajara. Okay. Toronto. Okay. Seattle. That's an outbreak. So we go there, but it doesn't really matter because now it's the dispatcher's turn. And I'm going to go 1, 2, cure yellow, which is the last one. And we win. Did it. All right. What was left in here? 2 of my special events were just completely buried at the bottom. 3 of them. Oh, man. 3 of them hadn't come up yet. All right. Let's do this. That was extremely close. Chat gets credit for a win. Yes, I'll share the victory with you guys. It was that moment. It was absolutely that moment. All right, I'm going to clean this up, chat with you guys for a couple of minutes here about the game, and then we will shut this down while I'm cleaning here. Internet gets the win. That's right. What level was that? This was hard. This was 2 crises at every... so 6 of them. 2 crises at every level of the deck. That was what they say is heroic, whatever they call it. Heroic. Yeah, the game can definitely, you can definitely lose. Don't get me wrong, okay? This is not, I don't win, I have not won every game I've played of this. Definitely not. It is a little swingier than I would say regular Pandemic. You can sort of have, reversals of fortune creep up on you and just, well, you're done. But, it's also very short. Would you rather play this with the original? Again, it depends, I think, on the setting. If I want to do something that takes 15 minutes, the other one I can play in 15 minutes. Ultimately, I like the other game better, though. The original. Are you still playing Arkham? Yep. Are we going to see another stream? Maybe. All right. Thank you for joining me. Some random dude, great name, is leaving. Thanks for hanging out. Monica is asking, how does this play compared, I guess, to the other versions? It's a very similar game, ultimately. This is very similar to the original game. just shorter. Only 3 colors instead of 4. Hand limit of 6 cards instead of 7. Only 4 outbreaks will lose you the game, etc., etc. It's a smaller version of the original game in many ways. A couple of things are missing, but do you find it too easy? No, not really. I think I just happened to do well and things went my way, but I can still lose this, no problem. All right, let's see. Hello, Paul. Nice to see you, man. All right, that is that, everybody. I think we're done here. I think we've done some good here today. I'm going to wrap this up. I appreciate you all hanging out with me. I hope you enjoyed that. Give you a closer look at the game. And if nothing else, show you how to win. Technically, it's your win, guys. If I had gone the other way in that moment, I know things would have gone completely awry. When a problem comes along, you must cure it. All right. Do you agree that with 2 players, Pandemic is easier than with 4? It used to be, and then they fixed the rules. Like for the newer printing. Is that right? No, you're right. It is easier with 2, but then in the expansions, they scale it. So it doesn't really matter anymore. All right, y'all. I am out of here. Thanks for hanging out. I will see you guys later on this week. We got plenty of things coming up. Another top 10. I'll be doing reviews and all that, of course. If you like Pandemic, you want to hear my thoughts on Pandemic, the Pandemic line of games as a whole, you want to stay tuned this week. I got a video talking about that very thing. You'll see what I'm talking about later on this week. I believe that's coming out Friday. So stay tuned for more Pandemic talk this Friday, talking about everything that's come out with that title on it. But other than that, I will see you guys on the next one. Bye.